If I could drive any car, what car would I drive? This was a question that came in randomly. You guys send me all sorts of strange questions and I never understand why, because you didn't ask what car should you buy, which I wouldn't be able to answer for you. You asked what car would I drive if I could drive any car. And I have a Mini Cooper and it's got 75,000 miles on it right now, so I'm starting to come up on being ready to get a new car. And the car that I'm looking at is actually the Call of Duty 2012 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. So Jeep, if you're watching this, you could send me one of these and I'd do a review or, you know, make videos in it or something of that nature. Call me. But the Call of Duty Jeep Wrangler is really about wanting the Jeep Wrangler. The 2012 Jeep Wrangler has the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine that cranks out 285 horsepower. There's about 40% more horsepower than the previous model. It also gets about 2 miles to the gallon better than the previous model, which is worth quite a bit to me, because operating costs on a Jeep are fairly high because of the amount of gas that they sip. I'm talking to you, Jeep. Yeah, sip, not guzzle. But I had a 4-door Jeep Wrangler and it was a lemon, and I loved the Jeep other than it was trying to kill me. Randomly it would shut off, it wouldn't start, the traction control would light up while I was going around a corner and it would almost put me into the wall. And it took a long time to get Jeep to resolve that because it was an intermittent issue, and I get it. You know, I had absolutely every one of the service problems that had been reported across any of the models, and I just happened to be unlucky. First year on a new model, I shouldn't have bought the car. That's the rule. The first year that a new car comes out, don't buy it. I did that with my Mini Cooper, and it's been kind of okay, but it's had a couple of weird things too that they always fix the second year. But the 2012 Jeep Wrangler rides better, it's quieter, it's got noise reduction. And so it's not the ox cart that I was driving with the Wrangler Unlimited that I had that was wasn't recalled. I had a whole bunch of issues and it was lemon, and so they bought it back from me. But I'm really excited about this particular vehicle. I will probably buy one. We'll see whether or not it's in time that I make it for the Call of Duty edition, or whether I'm just going to be buying a Rubicon sometime in January, and we'll see what the availability looks like. But my next car is definitely going to be the 2012 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited with 4 doors and all the bells and whistles and the leather interior, because even though I was one of those people that was like, you can't have a real Jeep if it has leather interior, you gotta be able to hose it down. I'm getting old. I don't want a manual transmission anymore, at least not on the Jeep, because I want to do the rock crawling and it's easier with the automatic. I want the navigation, I want the power locks, I want the power windows. I could live without the windows, but I want the power locks. The whole locking your car from remote is great compared to looking around to see whether or not the doors are all locked, especially when you have 4 of them instead of 2. I want the quieter ride, I want the noise reduction, I want all of those things. And so I've gone from being the Jeep traditionalist that says it should be like the CJ7, I want round headlights, I want no noise reduction, and I want it to guzzle gas because I want it to have lots of torque. I still want lots of torque. The gas is not so much of an issue anymore, but I want a beautiful interior, I want a quiet ride, because apparently I woke up one day and I'm old.